Hi, this is Kevin for Pixavert.com. In this video we're going to be looking at how to create the classic split toning effect inside of Photoshop. So this is something you can do with an ordinary JPEG that you open up, in order to do it, I think the easiest way, we need to work inside of Camera Raw. So to do that, we go to File and choose Open As. Make sure that Camera Raw is selected in the Open As field. Then just open up your JPEG like this. This takes us into Camera Raw, and since I've already applied the settings for this image, I need to undo them. So I'm going to click on that place there and just choose Camera Raw defaults, and then I can start showing you exactly what I did to create the split tone effect. Now with Camera Raw, you've got these tabs. We're currently on the Basic tab, and we need to move to the Split Tone tab, which is this one here. This gives us a chance to input different values for the highlights and the shadows. And what I'm going to do is to choose yellows for the highlights and blues for the shadows. So we go to the hues and choose 60, which is yellow. I'm going to choose a saturation of 25. And we go down to the shadows, and I'm going to choose a hue of 240, which is blue, and a saturation of 40. Now I'm going to have a link to this image if you want to download it. You can try out different settings and see how those work out for you. But with Camera Raw, you can always come back and change your settings at any time. And even when we go back into Photoshop, it's possible still to go back into Camera Raw and to change your settings. So I want to show you how to do that as well. Now once you've got the settings, if you think you're going to use the settings again, you can go to the Presets tab, which is second to last, and then just click on the icon down here, and that allows you to save a new preset. Now I've already saved this particular preset, and I called it Split Tone Yellow Blue. As you can see, it's down here, so I'm not going to resave it because that would just overwrite everything that I've done. Once you've done your editing, you just hold down the Shift key and then come down here, and it will say Open Object. Click on that button, and the image will open up inside of Photoshop as a smart object. So it's got the little smart object icon there. And what that means is that when we double click on the image, it will take us back into Camera Raw. So we could now do some edits using the tools inside of Photoshop, the adjustment layers, the filters, masking, all that kind of stuff. Or if we want to, we can double click here. This takes us back into Camera Raw, and we can do further editing. The other edits I would recommend you look at for your image, once you've done the basic preset, you can take the saturation down, and you still get the split tone effect even when the saturation is at 0. And then you can kind of like slowly increase the saturation to see what works best for your image. And with this image, I found a setting of around 10 gave these really punchy colors inside the image, and I thought that looked pretty awesome. The other thing I want to do is just to crop it. I want to remove this really bright flower down here because I think it's a little bit distracting. I'm going to increase the whites just to create a little bit of a nice glow, and also the exposure. I can also go down to the FX tab and just take down the vignetting. What that does is that it creates a nice vignette around the image. So I'm not going to do very much, just create a nice little bit of a vignette. Now I'm not going to save this as a preset because those changes were really just targeting this particular picture. But what I can do now is to hit OK. It takes us back into Photoshop, and we can just do a bit of a trim. So that's basically it for the split toning effect. It's a little bit like the cross-processed effect when you use these particular colors that I chose, but you can choose whatever colors work best with your image. That's going to be it, yeah, I hope you find that useful. If you like that, please leave a comment, rate the video, subscribe for more videos. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.